Hey everyone, I just got to school. There's still somebody out, so there's no way I could miss. Danny was not happy to be the one to drop Jax off today. That's upcoming in the middle of my shift. Luckily, his meeting at 11 was canceled, so he won't have to call out of any meetings. But I hope it goes well. He was not sounding very patient, and Jax needs a lot of patience right now, so I'm gonna go in and start setting up, and it's absolutely frigid. It is so cold. My heater's been on in my car. I just turned off my car right when I hit record, so bye. Gotta go work. Hey friends, we are winding down our day. It is 8:22 and school is finally on time tomorrow. They have not called it. So it's good for us because if it's delayed, then the high school starts at 11:30 and I'm at work, so I've told you a bunch of times. But Danny rallied. I sent him so much information, too much information, maps with drawings of where to go, where to park, where to go to find the stuff, and it worked out. And yeah, so relieved. I got a message at the time it was happening, like on the drive to school from Jax, saying that it was going well. So I was like, phew. The MRI, we don't know the results. I have a CD in my backpack that we'll bring to the doctor tomorrow, and I assume the radiologist will be looking at it in time for our appointment tomorrow. I did have to mention that it was stat because they didn't notice it, just like they told me they don't usually notice there, and they didn't. But I told her when she was entering it in, so it should be fine. We should have results. I had added the address to my calendar just by typing Fairfax Radiology Lansdowne and clicking on it. Apparently they have two locations in the same parking lot but different buildings. One is only mammograms and one is everything else where we needed to be. And poor Jax was on the crutches, made it across the parking lot into the building. We're going down the hall, and I'm like at the end of the hall, like, this isn't it. And this lady was obviously leaving work and was going to the stairwell. She comes back, she's like, what? I was like, oh, no, I wasn't saying anything to you. I was just trying to find the right place. And she's like, where is it? I'm like, so-and-so radiology. She's like, oh, yeah, it's right there. I'm like, but that just said breasts. We need MRI. She's like, oh, that's in the other building across the parking lot. And Jax nearly died, like, actually. So I was able to get Jax back to the car. Like, we made it to, like, the handicap ramp, and it was a long trek. Like, I was confused as to why the building didn't let me pull up because I had looked at it in advance. And I should have known, I should have gone with my gut, but I checked the address twice and had it right according to my Google. But yeah, got Jax dropped off at the other building, which I could pull right up to, parked. As soon as we realized it from the other building, I called the office and like, we're here, we're just across in the wrong building, and we're a little slow on the crutches. I'm so sorry, give us 5 minutes. Because they're like, you need to be here at a certain time. But yeah, we were only like 5 minutes late, and it turns out that they were running very behind. I had to fill out some stuff on an iPad, and they're like, it's gonna be like 20 minutes because one of the tests is running behind for the MRI. We ended up an hour late. It was 5:15 when we started. Aw, so sweet. I love you too. Excuse me, I had a hiccup burp. So it was 5:15 when they finally were ready to do Jackson's MRI. I filled out like a permission slip thing, like just basically saying, not right now, once I'm done recording, do your bathroom stuff so we finish at the same time. Basically saying that I don't have anything implanted in my body that would react to an MRI, and that let me go past their locked door in an MRI, like, I don't know, triage, what do you call it? It's like a bunch of changing rooms, not a bunch, like 2, and then like a room for putting in IVs if you're getting contrast, which Jax was not. So the guy ushers us both into this tiny dressing room. It looks like a store dressing room. I'm like, I'm going in here too. Luckily Jax didn't have to change or anything. We just had to get the leg brace off and then wait. I don't know, we were there for like 10 minutes or so for them to be ready for us. They came with a wheelchair because he couldn't crutch in, and I took the brace and went back out to the waiting room. They said I could come in and sit with them, that I wouldn't be allowed to talk to Jack, so it would be with the head out, but I would have to take off all this and all this. I had like tons of necklaces on and stuff. I'm like, for this? No. If Jack said, I absolutely need you to be there holding my hand, I would do it. It would take me like 5 minutes to get it all off. But no, I was like, oh, I'll just wait. So yeah, it was like maybe 20-30 minute wait. We got home like 6:15, and I had to cook dinner, which I was hoping I didn't have to because I was so tired today. That shift was exhausting. It's always extra exhausting when you haven't been there for a while, and we had 5 days off. Well, 4 days off, and then I was off yesterday. So yeah, I was already wrecked from that, and then just the stress of trying to find the right place, even just picking Jax up. That was stressful. Every time I try to do the right thing, I do what they told me the last time, and then I get there and they're like, oh no, you need to go somewhere else. Not the visitor parking this time, go to the bus loop. So just keep telling me to go to places I'm not technically supposed to be, but yeah, I guess tomorrow I'm picking Jax up in the bus loop. And when I got there at 3:30, there were so many kids leaving. I thought school was dismissed. Like, it was like at least 100 kids coming out of the building. I'm like, what is going on? Why are there so many kids coming out? I guess that's just a thing that happens. But that is pretty much my day. I am so physically and emotionally tired. We need to make it through one more day. A normal day, except I will be dropping Jax off at school, so I'm going to go through the procedures that I just told Danny. I've got a specific loop through the parking lot. There's 2 loops. I need the one that goes the closest, and park in the handicap spot with my blinkers on, and run up and get somebody for a wheelchair. Should be good. They've done it twice now. We should be good unless the staff is completely different. Yeah, and then I'm going to head straight to work from there because their school starts at 9:30 and I usually get to work at 9:40. So then I will do my work. I'm usually done at like 1:10, but I'm going to have to go down the hall to Sebastian's room at 1 because they have presentations for their geography projects. So I'll go to that. And I'm going to try and leave whenever I've finished seeing it. I'm not going to stay the whole time because my car will get blocked in to the lot. And I need to have enough time to get home and eat lunch before I have to be back at the high school at 3:10 to get Jax to go to the final doctor's appointment, hopefully. There's the follow-up orthopedic. I have to find a new location, but it's here in our city, so I don't have a 20-minute drive.
Tomorrow morning we're gonna actually do finish the thing that's gonna have us recording.
Cool. You're gonna have like a little video or something?
No, it's gonna be us talking.
Ooh.
So you don't have to say it all.
But on a video? That she'll play?
No, it's us. Because we're connecting a circuit on it to, and then it's gonna,
like at a museum where you push a button and it talks about something?
yeah.
That's cool. Alright, we're gonna say goodnight.
Hey, Dad.
Fix. Yucky. Dirty. Dirty.
Piggy.
This is the sign language for dirty. Think about don't do it in his face. Think about a pig that was just eating in their slop and they come up and their chin is dripping. Dirty. Anyway, don't push him. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.